Hello everyone, this is JD and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Minimalist Challenge. Mito's in our way, as usual, complaining that we must have killed his dad or something. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he just needs to lay down for a little bit. I think he's going a little crazy. Probably needs to drink a little water, a little bit of rest, and he'll realize the Great Deku Tree is still alive and well. He's just imagining things, that's all. Anyway, we're going to leave all of our friends behind to go meet someone we've never heard of before up until this point and go save the world. You know, as you do when you're 10 years old. Very Pokemon of them. But first we must leave our best friend behind. Which... Anyway, here's a question. How old do you think Saria actually is? Do you think, like, she's got tens of years? 20? 30? 40? 50? Hundreds? How old do you think Saria is? Because obviously... No, not obviously, I hate when people say that, and I hate when I say it because it's just a thing to say. The lure, and... all of it being that Kokiri do not age physically past being a kid. And Saria remains looking like a kid even when we are an adult because we are Hylian, not Kokiri. So there's the whole question of how long do Kokiri normally live for and how old are some of the Kokiri. Like, is the thing where Mito and Saria and Link are actually around the same age? Or not? I don't know. I never thought about that before, that specifically. I think Mito is a kid. I believe he is around Link's age. I feel like Saria could be in her 20s. Because of her position being that of a sage, and she seems to act older. She's certainly wiser than most everyone in Kokiri Forest. It would not surprise me if she is older than them by about 10 or so years. But even if she's not, I mean, wise beyond her years, she is a sage. I got all that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be sure to log that away. I totally read everything you just said, and I wasn't mashing the B button to speed through it. Alright. And now we must walk backwards to beat the clock. And as everyone knows, backwalking is the fastest mode of transportation in this game. Up until you get Epona, which we're not getting. So, backwalking it is. Just gonna line ourselves up. That should be good enough. Oh, we're not beating the clock. Or are we? Ah, no! We didn't beat the clock! I wasted too much time side hopping. Oh, man. Talk about a time loss. Yikes. And for some reason, there is no rewind function for the Nintendo 64 app on Nintendo Switch. I don't understand that. It's so weird to me that that's not a thing. Well, now we must wait a whole lot of time. But at least we're out of range. So, that's great. I don't think they're going to be hitting me anytime soon. Fortunately, the day-night cycle does not take too long. There's nothing really that we can do, nor that we should do at this moment. So we can just kind of chill out here. So, how are y'all doing? I'm doing okay. Just, waiting for the sun to come up. Isn't it weird how still children appear? You know, when you're a kid. And then at nighttime, when you're an adult in this game, they stop showing up. I wonder what that is. Sometimes I wonder. Okay. We must talk to Malon. Malon. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. I guess it would be Malon if we're going by the vowel sounds being consistent. They're different. They sure are. They're green. They smell like grass. Alright. Now, I believe we can talk to you again. You'll spawn up here, but if not, we can just do the walk in, walk out, walk back in. But let's find out. There she isn't. Alright. Back we go. And back in. She is gone. Hey. Hey, K-Porgebora. Why are you bothering me? What business do you have with me? Go away, please. No, I don't want to hear it again. I mean, I'll be hearing it a lot more as long as I continue to play this game, but... Okay, you. Give me the egg. Give me egg. I'm going to castle. Give me egg. Egg, please. Egg now, please. I'm hungry. Give me the egg, please. Look at all that egg. Things you can say about your breakfast. I'm not finishing what I wanted to say. But if you ever watch Family Feud, it's like, things you can say about your car that you can't say about your whatever. Like, yeah, clever. Very funny. Just a bundle of laughs, I'm sure. Oh, we gotta do the... Cool. Because I didn't beat the cycle. I'm way behind. Great. Now we gotta do more waiting, which is everyone's favorite thing in the whole wide world. Everyone is patient. That's just a fact of life, is that everyone is patient. Was there a guard over here? No. Wait, there are, but I was mistaking the tree for a guard. Fun fact, trees are not guards. I mean, they stand around being useless like a guard, but they are not guards. They don't guard anything. Have you ever looked over here before? Like, just the way the slope here goes? Like, have you ever just looked? You ever wonder, like, what this would look like if the castle were a full 3D model and not just, like, this front and side? Sometimes I wonder. I think it'd be pretty cool. I remember when I was a kid, and I'd play a lot of Smash Bros. 64. Sometimes when I'd go back and play this game, I just imagine I'd see like Pikachu and Yoshi fighting it out on top of Hyrule Castle. And I just look at the ceiling and just imagine them doing that. I don't know. Pretty fun. I was a funny little kid. Not so much now, considering I'm not a kid anymore. I don't know. Just thinking thoughts. I suppose while I wait on the night cycle to become day, I can go ahead and move these boxes. Oh, that's the thing, which, I mean, if you follow the series, you'll find out from the way the episodes go, but the way I'll be doing this is, it'll be overworld for an episode, dungeon for an episode, overworld dungeon, until the game is done. So, everything that we need to do right before we get to a dungeon will be done in the episode, and then, you know, dungeon, and all that. That way, it makes it easy enough to follow, and you can kind of get an idea of if you want to just like watch the Fire Temple, you could just click on that episode that has it, and not to worry about like any other side stuff, like me beating or not beating the day-night cycle. Grass. Huh, blue rupee. I'll take it. And now you wait for an obnoxiously long time. For, the thing I was talking about earlier, like, have you ever just looked around here? I think of, videos that Annie Austin has done. Some of his content is covered just, like, kind of, I don't want to call it boring, but just unimpressive, but also kind of whatever spots in video games, things you wouldn't think about looking at, they're just there, like odd and unusual or whatever. But that's a bit more observant of that when playing this game, just because I played it for so long. I start to look at like little spots that are just kind of odd and aren't really anything in particular, you know. But heavily recommend watching Annie Austin's content. There's a little bit of language, so keep that in mind. But he makes some pretty interesting stuff that you don't really find on YouTube. It's very niche specific content, but you can't really find it anywhere else. I also heavily recommend watching Retrobird, who I referenced in I think it's like episode 5 or 6 of Kirby's Dream Land 2, which I put out not too long ago as of recording this video. Retrobird's pretty good, very funny. A funny guy. So, I don't know. I'm just in very much of a... been watching these YouTubers. You should go watch them too, because I find them interesting. Alright, sneak segment. I can't believe that worked. I've never had the bravado to just try and do that. Oh. Well, you can't get away with everything, but I'm very happy that I was able to just sneak past that first guard by not being sneaky at all, and basically running right up in front of him. Doing a little raspberry. He never saw it coming. Still, that's wild. Didn't know I could do that. Oh, okay. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm getting caught, I'm testing their range of their eyesight. Because I mean, I always play in a way where I don't get caught. But it's like, why not? Just, why not do it? Just find out what their field of vision is. Which they do give it to you in Ocarina of Time 3D. Which I really wish... How'd you see me? How'd you do that? You couldn't do that before. That's so confusing. Was it because I was going past you when your head was moving, so your eyesight moved with you? Anyway, Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D gives you their field of view and eyesight or range or whatever, which is nice. This game does not do that. Really wish we had ports or remakes or whatever of these games, because I really like them. And it'd be neat to have it, like, you know, looking modern. And perhaps a better way to play them. But that's just me. I know people don't really prefer, especially Majora's Mask 3D. For some reason, they don't like it, and it's a worse experience, apparently. And I say apparently, but in this way, I use it in more of a mocking way, because I don't get it. Then again, I'm not the biggest fan of Majora's Mask to begin with. So, maybe it really is a sacrilegious remake of Majora's Mask, and I'm just too, you know, full of too many bad opinions to see that, because I don't like the game anyway. But I do argue that Ocarina of Time 3D is the ideal way to play this game. Nostalgia be darned. Hello, Zelda. I have a chicken in my back pocket. Can you replace it with a lighter, please? Who? Nobody in particular. Just your friendly neighborhood spy dork man. That's me. I'm totally not mashing the A button right now and looking at literally anything else. That's not me at all. Oh, do I have it? I sure do. I have it all. Got the looks, the height, the courage, and I really just have the courage. That's all I got. Sorry. That's all I have. That's all I have to give is my courage. I need to go to bed soon. I'm recording this at a very early hour of the day. That being almost 3 o'clock. That's the thing, though. It's like if I leave this stuff undone for too long, I kind of forget what I was doing. So I gotta play like the game in chunks of time, and I started late, and so I will be ending late/early, however you want to look at it. But this should be the last episode I record for this session, because I need sleep badly. I'm running off coffee, and I'm tempted to get another one, but I shouldn't, because it is so early in the morning. So, what would your heart desire? What would your wish on the Triforce be? What would it be? What does your heart truly desire? What is it that you wish for? And I don't mean the thing of, oh, I wish for a big old sandwich or $1 million. The $1 million could fit in, but does your heart desire wealth? Is it greedy? Do you have a greedy heart? Do you desire power? What do you desire? What would your wish be? Tell me. Tell me in the comments. I'm curious. What is it that you truly desire? You could lie, or you could tell the truth. No one would know except for you. The Ocarina of Time. The title card. Or, not the title card, but the thing in the title. There's a man with evil eyes. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was quite a while ago now. There was a picture of like the two guards in Ganondorf, and they showed the guard on the right with like crazy looking eyes. No, it just kind of, that stuck with me. Also, I recently played The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and I absolutely hate it. I am so sick and tired of original Zelda games on the Switch, because all three of them have been utter disappointments to me, and feel like they've been spitting in my face. Like, Echoes of Wisdom was so close. It looked like it was going to be so close to being an actual Zelda game, and it wasn't. I'm just so tired of it, man. Alnuma's freaking ruined Zelda. Which is funny, because some of my favorite Zelda games are from Alnuma, like Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. But, I don't know. I kind of wish Miyamoto was back in charge of Zelda, considering my favorite game was... He was over the project. Ocarina of Time. I don't know. I feel like Alnuma's just be like, yeah, we're gonna make a Zelda game where it's not Zelda, and we're gonna throw in a bunch of stupid mechanics because we want to break the Zelda conventions, and like we want to have our own that just make the game like bad, and we're gonna have crafting mechanics and cooking mechanics and smoothing mechanics and bad UI and bad UI and bad UI and frame drops and and content locked behind DLC that should have been in the base game. And we're gonna sell one of them for $70 on a console that can barely handle the game now. And it's just... and the story's gonna be convoluted and all over the place. And... you can't tell I am very frustrated. The reason why I picked this game up again for this recording was because I was just so tired of Echoes of Wisdom. I wanted to play a Zelda game again. And I did not get that experience. I did not. I was like 3 or 4 hours in, and I was struggling to even get to hour 2. But I was like, I'm gonna get a little bit more. But the whole thing was a frustrating, aggravating mess. I couldn't take it. I wanted to play something that is good. That will stay good. I don't know. I just can't. If you disagree with me, dislike this video and tell me a comment why I'm wrong. Why the Breath era, or the Switch era of Zelda games is actually the best era, and why every game prior to it is absolute hot dog water. Or not, you could just have your own opinion. That's all my thing is. It's my own opinion. That's all. I don't know. As soon as Breath of the Wild came out, everything changed. It's like the whole thing of everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. That's that. The Fire Nation attacking is just Breath of the Wild. And everything after that has just been the repercussion of the Fire Nation attacking. That's all it's been. It's been... 7 years... 7 long years of original Zelda games being trash to me. And not being Zelda games. I don't know. Alright. We still have a bit to go. We gotta go deal with the Goron stuff. And then get into the Goron's home. However, what we should do now is save our game, reset, then we'll restart in Kokiri Forest. We can go get Saria's song, then we can go bother Darunia. Look at that. I got the strats. That is as long as Saria is actually spawned here. She'll be in Lost Woods. I'm hoping she's there. If not, I will have wasted a whole lot of time for nothing. She might not appear until after I give the guard the note. I hope that's not the case. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Yes, hey yourself, Navi. Ah, but... No. Yes, hi there. Ho there. Hey there. Hello there. How are you? Mr. Owl. I got it. If you're courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. I will. But I don't even need to do that anymore. It's wild to me that I have this memorized to get to the forest meadow. Oh no! Okay, well. That was so tough. That one Wolfos nearly came close to kind of hitting me. We're just gonna not bother. Which you might say is a mistake. I say, this episode's already long enough as it is. I don't need to make the runtime longer by trying to waste my time attacking them. Also, it doesn't matter because I could just save, reset. Oh, she's here! Yes! Okay, so it is as soon as you meet Zelda, you can get Saria's song. That's good. That's very good. Hello. I need you to teach me a song so I can move on with my quest, please. Been waiting for me. It's been like 20 minutes, if that, since we last saw each other. And you think it's already been that long? Okay. Am I ready? Of course. I'm always ready. There we go. I forgot you can just hold ZR and use the face buttons to emulate the C buttons. I'm just using the control stick, which isn't always as accurate. Alright, cool. We can also do a neat little trick where we're going to be using the save reset feature just to save a little bit of time. But also, saving and resetting, if you're below 3 hearts of health, it'll put you back to 3 full hearts, which is a very useful heal. Especially when you don't have any health to go on, you kind of need that that regen. See, look at that, back to 3 hearts. It's wonderful, but it does take a little bit of time to just do that. Okay. Now we need to go see Darunia. But first, Zelda's letter. Go see the guy at Kakariko, the guard, the gate guardian. We gotta play Kazejin, Suijin, and Song of the Lightning. Which, I don't know why it wasn't Raijin. That's so weird. Why did they not call it Raijin? Why was it Song of the Lightning or Thunder or whatever? Why was it Songa? Why wasn't it Raijin? It's Kazejin and Suijin. Wait. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much. It's also very late, so I'm probably getting everything mixed up. So just kind of take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. The ramblings of a madman and whatnot. Ah, there's the bridge. Okay, yeah, I don't have a way to go backwards easy, apparently. I'm always pushing in the wrong direction. I'm always wrong. If there's anything I've learned from people who do not like me anymore, is that apparently I'm just always wrong. I've never been right a day in my life. I don't know what I'm talking about. And they're always correct. That's what I've learned. Totally not sour about anything. Oh, there's a guy who thinks his mom and dad are disgusting. Probably thinks I'm disgusting too. But that's mean. And I can't believe he would think that of me. How dare he? What does he know? What does he know? Nothing. He knows nothing. Nothing, I tell you. He's crazy. He's crazy. No one says that. I'm making things... That's a strange view to have. Thank you, camera. This is 3 hearts. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. That's right. You better listen to the princess, or she'll have your head for it. And really, the only problem is that there's so much stuff that has to be done between dungeons, is that it's gonna make for long episodes. But then, like, the temples will also be long, so I don't know. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot when it comes to engagement and views. But look, this is how I'm making content. It's just how I do it. I have my own way, because I know generally the pacing for Ocarina of Time. So I know when to stop a video and start a video. It's just, man, I'd kind of forgotten that this segment between inside the Deku Tree and Dodongo's Cavern is quite a long stretch, even when you're not getting all the goodies. Here's going for basic stuff. Okay, Death Mountain Trail. This is where I need to be. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Death Mountain Trail is not it. You don't want to be here. There's only Tektites, which are the cheatingest of enemies. Just when you least expect it, they'll jump onto you and either kill you, or at the very least, they will knock you off the platform you're trying to get on, and you'll be upset for a good minute or two. Totally not speaking from experience there. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, we getting magic up there. Dense Fire at Hyrule Castle. There's the only required spells. Oh, not even spells. Only one's a spell. The other one's just the magic. And then that'll be it as far as magic. Yeah, I can't get the defense upgrade. That's gonna be great. Only 2 Great Fairies are required to beat this game. And I've seen the thing of you either don't need Dense Fire to beat the game, or you don't need the fire arrows. I can't remember which one it is. But I need to look into which one is true, and if I really... wrong one. If I don't need it or not. Wrong. Why can't... No. Okay, there we go. I don't know what in the world I was doing there. I was getting all my songs backwards. Backwards, wrong, just everything. Anything that was not the right combination, I was doing it. Hello, I need you to do a dance for me, please. Oh, I need to get closer. Oh, goodness. There we go. It's getting to the point, or it's gotten to the point where I can't recall the last time I actually talked to Darunia. Maybe I did it when I did the 100% playthrough. That sounds vaguely familiar. I think I remember making a comment on that too. About how I never talked to him, so I did. But in general, just why would you if you already know what to do to progress? I should play this game in Japanese sometime. Not really any particular reason, honestly. Because I don't need... It's just the whole thing of, I don't need to read the text anymore. I can just... I know what to do. You know? That's kind of the thing. There might be a few things, actually, where I'd get a little tripped up, but I don't think there'd be that much. Yeah. Okay, give me the bracelet. So I can bomb Dodongo's Cavern, please. Why don't I? Why don't you? For some reason, I remember being confused as a kid as to what he meant by when he was giving this to me. He's like, I'm not, you know, giving you this for anything in return, but take it anyway. For some reason, I somehow misconstrued that as I want something for this, but I'm giving it to it anyway, even though I want something. Or it was something like that. I remember being very confused by the wording when I was a kid, which I don't know why that stuck out to me so much, but it did. Also, we're gonna need Deku Stick this here. There we go. Also, isn't that something? I know what the Deku Stick is. Like, I'm sure that's not impressive, but just more of a testament for me as the fact I played this game so much. It's like, yeah, like this random obscure thing that like no one cares about, nor does it really matter. I know where it is. You know, just one of those things. One of those little details, I suppose. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay. Ah, I didn't get the backflip. Hold up. Ah. Dang it. I couldn't get the backflip. I tried a backflip as soon as I throw it. Oh, that was a mistake. Leg's broken. But I got tons of rupees, so that makes up for it. And there's the hearts. Okay, well, now that we have our rupees. That's going to be it for the episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.